most of you probably do a couple of times a month, but a bill at the State House may make sure you never have to do it again.
Yeah, that bill proposes all Illinois gas stations have an attendant fill your gas tank. The act says it has to do with safety. WCIA 3's Andy Olson joins us now. So, Andy, how are people reacting to this?
Well, Paul, a lot of the people I spoke to actually don't like the idea. And for one of the only full-service stations left in the area, they say they enjoy being the only show in town. The Gas Station Attendant Act is trying to make pumping your own gas a thing of the past. But not everyone is ready for that future.
I'd rather pump my own gas. I don't like the way sometimes they slam the gas lid shut on your car and try to get a little extra gas in there. I just soon pump my own.
The Illinois Petroleum Marketers Association says current pumps have several precautions to keep things safe, and they can't find any records of accidents in Illinois from the EPA or state fire marshal. Another argument for stations becoming full service is the accessibility it provides, but the ADA already requires that.
They should have some kind of placards up for elderly people or somebody disabled to pump gas, but almost every station that's self-service has those placards up already. I really don't see what the point is.
One of the only full-service stations left in the state is in Paxton. The Marathon says a large part of its business is being accessible for people who need it. When the current owners took over in the 90s, their customer base wasn't ready for them to change.
This town had a lot more elderly people that had never learned how to pump gas, so they begged us not to go full service or to go self-service, so we didn't.
The station says sometimes they need to increase prices to make up for having extra workers, but their customers have stayed loyal.
Sometimes we have to be a couple cents higher for, an afternoon or a morning, and they don't go anywhere else. They stay right here.
And the owners of that full-service station say sometimes they lose money so they can charge the same price as competitors, but they plan on staying full service into the future. As it stands right now, that bill is in committee. Paul.
Giving the people of Paxton what they want. Andy, thanks.